All right, let's bring in meteorologist Kristi Gordon now with a look at that weather forecast. And still a lot of smoke out there, Kristi.
Yes, hot, humid, and smoky, Sophie. So this is a scene looking out over towards the North Shore Mountains. You can see thick haze or smoke. The air quality health index across western Metro Vancouver at a very high risk level, which means everyone should remain indoors as much as possible to reduce your risk or impact from that smoke. So when we look at the air quality health index, you can see it's really mainly western and northern portions of Metro Vancouver that have the worst air quality, and then especially up through Howe Sound. And one of the reasons is from the smoke from the Chilcotin fires up towards Whistler, extending down through the Howe Sound region and then extending out towards the Metro Vancouver region. We're also seeing significant smoke through the Harrison Hot Springs area as well. So this pattern is expected to last for the next several days. We anticipate, in fact, that the smoke could get a little bit worse. So it will come and go, but definitely be prepared for a couple of days of smoke. It's going to take a very big change in the weather pattern for us to really be able to scour the smoke out, and it may not happen until Monday. Turning our attention to the temperature, we officially hit, Ashcroft hit, I should say, 40.8 degrees. So that could be an all-time record for the hottest temperature in September across Canada. So this is significant indeed. That's surpassing the temperature that Lytton saw yesterday and likely surpassing what they saw today. So Lytton at 40 degrees, but it's probably at about 39.6 and then rounding it up to 40. So Ashcroft being the winner with an all-time record potentially. Now we are anticipating temperatures to remain elevated for the next 3 days in the interior. It's not till the weekend that we'll see more significant relief. Along the coast, though, we'll see a bit of a change in terms of temperature by Friday and then into Saturday. So for coastal regions, it's one more big day of heat, but then we'll start to see some reprieve. However, the smoke is anticipated to last, it looks like, through Friday and potentially into the weekend also. So 24 to 29 degrees as our daytime high for tomorrow. Humidex values in the mid-30s again with significant smoke anticipated, and we'll likely see that for the next few days. At least the temperatures will come down a little bit. Sophie, back to you.
All right, thanks for that, Kristi. Let's bring in senior meteorologist Kristi Gordon now with more on the air quality issues that we're dealing with and how long this is expected to last. Kristi.
Sophie, right now, the air quality health index is at a 10+ level in parts of Metro Vancouver, indicated by this sort of darker red or maroon color there. And that's the case up through Howe Sound as well. So that 10+ level is at a very high risk level. Now, we are anticipating conditions to come and go over the next few days, but it is likely going to remain very elevated and potentially at this level for at least a couple of days. Out through the Fraser Valley, it's a little bit less, and it is certainly less across Vancouver Island, but we know that's going to change as well. And one of the reasons why it's so heavy across western portions of Metro Vancouver, fires north of Whistler, and because of the high pressure that's in place, it's really trapping that smoke through Howe Sound, and it has nowhere to go except out through that western portions of Metro Vancouver and across northern sections. But as we head into the next couple of days, the smoke from the interior fires is expected to shift into the southern interior and then out towards the coast. So Vancouver Island will be impacted likely in the next few days, and it will take a major shift in our weather pattern to really scour out this smoke entirely, Sophie, and it may not be until early in the week that we could see that. In addition, we do have a risk of lightning in the days to come. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Kristi.
All right, despite that haze, we are hitting some temperature records. We'll bring in Kristi now for a look at those and the forecast.
And it's really the temperatures that are bringing in the haze across the region, hot, dry conditions, then wildfires, and that's why we're seeing the smoke. But yes, temperature records, and this one is substantial. So Ashcroft, Cache Creek area broke a record today, hitting 40.8 degrees. This is the hotspot across Canada, but not only that, it broke the record for the highest temperature ever recorded in the month of September all across Canada. So this is exceptional indeed. We were anticipating Lytton to break this record, but Ashcroft, Cache Creek area, you are the winner with that all-time record for the month of September. Meanwhile, we had 16 records broken. Lytton hit 39.8, Nelson 39.8, Merritt 38.7. Those were the top 4 out of the 16, but it was elevated, the temperature that is right across the province in the southern 2/3. Now, we are anticipating this heat to last for looks like another 3 days. Coastal regions will see a bit bit of a change tomorrow, but it will still be elevated into our sort of Saturday. And in terms of smoke, it's really going to take a massive change of the weather pattern to really scour out that smoke. So while we continue with this hot weather over the next few days, we will likely continue with the smoke as well. It may not be until early part of next week that we'll see a more significant change. So here's your forecast with the widespread smoke in areas like Smithers and Prince George, local smoke anticipated in through the southern interior, and we are going to see more smoke shift in through Vancouver Island likely on Saturday, whereas right now it isn't too bad, or maybe even start to see it on Friday. In fact, for our region, we anticipate the smoke to maybe come and go in concentrations, but overall remain in place through Saturday at least, with elevated temperatures, highs near 30 degrees and the humidex values near mid-30s. So once again, very hot and smoky anticipated again tomorrow. Tonight's Cloverdale Paint weather window is coming to you from Ruth Lake and through the Caribou region, where this shot, of course, with that smoke off in the distance, it makes the sun turn that bright orange, and same with the sky as it's descending, but nice to see some beautiful dragonflies in the shot there as well. So thanks to Desiree for that one.
Wow.
Great photo.
Yeah, I was squinting, trying to see, are those dragonflies? Okay, Squire is here now, and it feels like, yes, summer did just fly by, and suddenly, hockey again. Good for him.
That is where all great physical challenges should end.
The beer?
At the beer garden.
The beer garden, yeah.
That's just me. That's
no,
just
I'm
me
with
talking.
you. I'm with you.
Okay, yeah, smoke and heat are the main topics of conversation for Kristi here.
Yeah, so we really anticipate similar conditions again tomorrow. So if you have outdoor activities, you might want to think about some ways that you can bring it inside.
Right. Thanks very much, Kristi. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night.
Good night, all.